So I'm just having a coffee while enjoying yammybtv stream. But he's triggering a memory in me. Just names that are what he's talking about. So I'm going to share that memory while I'm listening to his show. Right? Because some of the names are similar. But I'm not going to use the surnames, right? I'm just going to use their first names. Right. Remember I said yesterday about Orangeman I fell out with from Northern Ireland, yeah? And I know a lot of people with the same name, so I'm not actually naming. You see what I mean? Because I respect the guy now. Can see what he was trying to show me. Yeah, but I'll show you his mindset while I'm talking about it. Right. I'm in the flat with him and two of his mates. Right. Football buddies. Yeah. To intimidate me, he's got his little pocket knife out. He's just sort of leant across and just nicked his mate on the arm, and his mate, Mark, gone, ow, what the fuck was that for? John? He said, because I felt like it. So what are you going to do about it? Oh, you fucking cunt. That was out of order. I laughed. I thought, what the fuck? Didn't get up and run out of the room or nothing. What the fuck? We fell out at a future stage where I actually went at him with a couple of knives because he was threatening me after. I swear down, I would be able to live with that, and many of you who lived that life would have thought the same as me. We would have been haunted. Me and my child's mother at the time was going through issues after her woman problem, where she lost one. Yeah. I touched on it the other day, discreetly, where my mate was giving me advice, another football buddy that was giving me advice, trying to snap me out of it because I was a bit upset about it as well, you know. But he said sometimes things are meant to be, innit? So, you know, don't worry about her. Don't worry about it then. What's meant to be will be. I said, yeah, man. Yeah, I get you. So, you know what I mean? We both survived after I deliberately stabbed him in the chest with a meat carving knife. And I had a psycho knife, if you see what I mean, out the kitchen drawer after my baby was pushed at me in the pram, and I had to take him home like that. Yeah, she was not right up top, if you see what I mean. And yeah, we sort of kept it to ourselves at the time. It's just a thing what people go through, isn't it? And they're depressed and you know. But given time, we can talk about it now, and, you know, because that's what it's all about, trauma healing, isn't it? Yeah. Anyway, after I'd slashed with the other hand, he's like, rah, and we both sort of had a chase around cars outside of the fucking police station. The police came out, separated us. What the fuck was that about? Family shit. He weren't nicked, I weren't nicked. But the police was like, for fuck's sake, you know what I mean? This is what we got next to the fucking police station, for fuck's sake. Don't worry, you know, those coppers was coming out their social club, jumping in their cars after loads of loud music, pissed as fucking parrots and driving home, you know what I mean? I used to see all that. When my mates got nicked, we'd break into their impounded cars in the fucking over the wall in my house and get their property out the car before it was discovered in the searches, you know what I mean? And if we got ag off the place, we just fucking, if I didn't like something we didn't, I'd just lob it over the wall like I'm throwing it to the pigs. You know what I mean? We used to fight the police in them days. You know what I mean? Didn't take no shit. But, yeah, no glory stories, but that was before I started using energy as a weapon. I was still in the discovery stage about it then. So that was pre fully aware active slider stage, when I was a naive teenager. So even back then I'm, you know, involved around the peripheries of crime and, you know, going up against people that have done time for manslaughter and, you know what I mean? That's not me bigging it up, and, you know, if I saw him face to face, he would confirm that. His mate said, like, I heard you went for him the other day. He said, that was a very fucking foolish move, mate. He said, what happened? I said, well, this happened, and then that, and then he was sitting there threatening me, so I had no choice. I'm protecting my son and he's trying to intimidate and fucking threaten me, tapping a knife on the wall and shit, you know what I mean? I said, so I just walked past my mother, grabbed the knives and went out there. Left her to take care of my son while I went and dealt with the fucking problem. His mate turned around and said, fair play to you. He said, but don't ever do that again to him. He said, I'll have a word. So, there you go. That story can be checked and verified if you know the right people to check it with, but that's why I'm not mentioning surnames or nothing like that. They're not glory stories. There was just something that got triggered in that video by yammybtv. It was after that point that the I use music rather than actually discuss it, yeah. Because it could mean many things, couldn't it? So I'll just put this on in the background while I'm talking. This is on a film thingy, but I'll share it to Facebook. Not very high volume level on this one. It's the way it's been recorded, I think, because it's got a lot of film content in it instead of the actual group. So let's just rewind it and have a look at the visuals. Pause it. Go full screen on it and check out the visuals. Just watching a video, remember? So this is all about guns, bombs and explosives and that, yeah. I found a way, but don't need that. Don't need no chemicals, nothing. Body count, motherfuckers. Gosh, she's got some guns that are working, isn't she? Yeah. Wonder if she's got any kids been swinging off them. Know what I mean? What a woman. She reminds me of someone. I'm not going to say who. But I was thinking about her when I was in it. Helped me get through things. Not in a weird way or in a jerk off way or nothing. And then while all the problems that was going on around me on the outside, when my kids was going off the rails and all that sort of shit, and their mother was up and she saw what was going on, and she saw a different side to her son, and you know what I mean. Had her pop into my mind when I was in there as well, and I said to my last cellmate, I said, if I want to start again, I don't want her popping in my mind, do I? Because like the other one's going to fucking start, you know what I mean? I said, and I want a fresh start in life, so if I want to settle down, it's going to be done the right way around this time. You know what I mean? She gave me a challenge anyway. I wouldn't last 5 minutes there in that area, and I said, like, okay, challenge accepted. So I went to prison in that area instead and done 77 days. Wouldn't last 5 minutes, eh? But that wasn't what she was hinting at. I wouldn't last 5 minutes with her, in other words, if it came to that. Oh yeah, but granted, it's been a while, but then I'd have a ciggy break. And then you get both barrels. So I don't think that's going to be a 5 minute job. If you're right for me, it'd be going all fucking night. So don't give it a big one, girl. At least you can fucking take it. I'm not looking for a fuck though, do you know what I mean? I'm looking for someone that's like me. Got that same sense of humour. Don't care about the baggage in life, because I've got baggage as well. She knows who I am. She knows what it's about now. But first you start off as friends, innit? And then if she's interested properly, then she just sit back, see how it's going, see how I'm doing things, because she's got ways and means of finding these things out without actually being visible on my social media accounts. You know what I mean? When I'm good, I'm very, very loyal. When I'm being disrespected by the woman, or just, you know what I mean, a means to an end to a woman, then yeah, I will fuck about. But that's not my intent with that one. One day I'll bump into her again, because she was one of them women that I'd be thinking about her and then she just turn up in my life, just in my normal day-to-day activities. You know what I mean? My friends know who it is. So I'm not worried about that sort of thing. I don't chase after it like a desperate dog. Don't need to. I don't need to prove my kit works, do I? I've got my 4 children in life. Would I invest in her family and her offspring? Yeah, I'd do it my dad's way though. You know what I mean? You have to sort of slightly, without not losing love for your own children, you have to focus on what's in front of you. You know what I mean? So it'd be her and her family, and you know what I mean. And then if my kids was all right and they weren't causing problems in that relationship through their mother or stepfather dripping poison and all that sort of shit, You know what I mean? So I understand my dad's reasons, and that's why I always stuck by him, even though he had to, even at the end, put his family there first. So I never even had a problem with them and that. But what happened to him, yeah, there was a repercussion for it because I knew what happened to him because it was being done to me. So I knew what they was up to, and that's why it increased by 2 when I got released. So it weren't Her Majesty's pleasure I was serving, was it? Or Rome's, the authority behind that. They said it wasn't possible, then it happened. They called it a miracle. No, it wasn't a miracle. It was their judgment from the Creator at a set point in time for what they did. I was just the vessel that was used to do it. If it wasn't meant to happen, it wouldn't have happened. That's my belief. But it happened after they said it was impossible to happen. So they tested that and they lost. Because as we all know, the Creator can give and He can also take away as well. So there you go. Right, as you can see, the dogs aren't all panicking for their food this morning and giving me ag. No one's giving me ag because we sorted all that out yesterday. I'm interacting, and this is how I'm waking up. I don't need to rush out and do the shopping because I'm aware there's some sort of problem going on. I don't know what it's about yet, but I don't really feel like I need to rush out and encounter problems while I'm out. And it's not me hiding from no one or nothing. That's me just knowing what happened at the post office, knowing what happened at that. I don't need to go source private medication at the moment, just in case it's connected to that. You know, because they know when I'm buying a big packet of Rizzlers, even if I say, you know, it saved me rolling 2 cigarettes at the same time while I'm on the internet or something, you know what I mean? They know, but so, not a creature of habit, I'm afraid. Try again on that one. I can zig and zag when my instincts tell me to. If my instincts tell me something's up, then I trust them. That's what kept me out of prison all my life. It was only a setup that got me put in there. So, yeah, there you go. Will I be returning to prison? Not unless they want a repeat of what happened afterwards, which I don't think there's a chance. They could set an example, use it as an example, but if the example gets made back again afterwards, like a repeat of what happened to them, then the whole world knows for certain, don't they? And they can't afford for that, because that will be the end for them. So they leave me alone, I'll leave them alone. Don't fucking fuck with my family now, though. I'm talking directly to those at the top of the tree, not G's and roadmen. You know what I mean? I'm not a prophet. I'm not doing anything special that anybody else can't do. They've got the same power within them. Everyone can do the same thing. It's just they're taught and conditioned through the years to, oh no, you can't think like that. That's rubbish. There's something wrong with you. Believe this instead. This is how we want you to think. Well, all that bullshit's just been proved wrong, hasn't it? Because the truth came out eventually. So, how are we doing time-wise? 26 minutes. Just right. So I'm enjoying menthol vapes at the moment. 16 milligram. It's working perfectly fine until I'm ready to go out again. I'm just resting my ankle at the moment because I didn't have my ankle support on riding the bike, but my back was a lot better today. So I can start thinking about repairing the fence, which, yeah, I can do that. Order the stuff in today. And if I can't order it in online, I can go to the DIY shop and buy one. Good boy, Marnie. Good boy, Hulkster, you cheeky little chappy. Got to get detergent to wash stuff with, that sort of stuff, so I can do it all in the same area. So I might be over that area doing something, doing my shopping, or I might be over that area doing my shopping. Never ever follows routine. Even the police asked, what's your routine? I said, well, I don't have one. Oh, he said. Yeah, and I'm trained in counter surveillance as well, so some Irish travellers taught me that when I was living amongst travellers and that, with my second set of children. There goes the nurses, as the private contracting nurses that work in this area. But they just happen to drive past here a lot and have a look in. And, you know what I mean? So, they're creeping about still. Checking, wanting to look in. But they've been told to stay the fuck away from me, haven't they? The whole of the mental health side of it. So I don't care what they're doing, who they are. Stay the fuck away from me unless I invite you in my life. If you're in the area and you're good and you come with good intent, then yeah, we'll interact. Doesn't matter who you are. A G-man or whatever. I still make connections these days, so. But I'm done living like I've been forced to all my life with fuck all. At the moment, I'm comfortable and content with what I'm given by the state for my disabilities. If I wanted to live at my dad's level and have that sort of lifestyle, I don't need to take from my family what they need, because I'm happy with what I've got, which is why I'm not chasing the final accounting side of that. It's nothing to do with me. I'm just happy to have got to know my dad after years of bullshit as a child by the other parent. I saw the truth. He wasn't what he was portrayed to be by my hurt mother. Right, 31 minutes, that'll do.